All new this morning, there's a groundbreaking program underway here in West Michigan right now. It's a 10-year research program studying what happens when a group of moms are given $1,000 every month, no strings attached.
They receive direct cash payment, $1,000 a month.
The Steelcase Foundation is totally separate from the company, with the mission to help people participate, grow, and flourish, including the Investment in Families initiative.
As we've continued to look at what's happening in the world around us, understand that we need to take a more holistic view of families and the conditions necessary for families to really thrive, and thus for kids to be able to be successful in school.
A select group of 30 Kent County mothers will receive $1,000 per month for the next 10 years, allowing
moms to be at the forefront of creating the change in the systems that are going to make systems work better for them.
Moms like Shirley O'Reilly.
I was immediately motivated, and I wanted to apply right away. I saw it as an opportunity. A divine opportunity.
In Kent County, we're focusing on mothers that, when they started the program, earned between $32,000 and $42,000 a year. That's the amount where you're working full time, you often have access to health care, but you're right at the cusp of something called the benefits cliff, where if a slight raise, a little bit of bump in hours or pay or a promotion, that $2,000 or $3,000 raise might mean that you lose child care subsidy or lose support for housing.
Working moms still struggling to get by.
I have a job. I've had a job since I was 14 years old.
Forcing this mom into what she calls survival mode.
Survival mode can look like waking up in the morning and thinking about what bill you got to pay, what's due, how much you have, what you don't have, and it keeps you from being present in your day-to-day life with your kids. That can keep you depressed, in bed, unable to get up.
A constant battle just to make ends meet.
I was trying to figure out how I was going to pay rent, how I was going to pay my electricity and utilities, and just get gas. And that's what survival mode does. It takes us away. You may be there physically, but you're not there.
There's been pilots and programs all over the country for a long time. We know that giving money to people when, and they have autonomy over how they use it and when they use it and what they use it for, it works.
This program, unlike anyone ever seen before.
As far as we know, this is the longest direct cash program in the country. Create that space so they might not have to take that sort of second additional shift and spend that time with their child.
Well, I'm not counting change. I'm not asking anybody for help like I was before. I am more present now with my kids. I can think about other things and dream again.
With the freedom to use the money however they choose.
And one of the things that we get asked sometimes is like, well, yeah, what do they have to do for that? And it's a good question, because the answer is they don't have to do anything for that. This is a gift and set up as so that it doesn't impede on and show up as income. It allows for them to be able to take that and use it for what they want.
A different approach from what we typically see with financial assistance.
How do we move away from this sort of traditional assumption of a competence that exists, especially around Black and brown moms? Incredible family leaders who are the CEOs of their family that are making things stretch and work and move. And we should be celebrating that and thinking about how we support that, as opposed to, questioning them and questioning their choices.
This isn't relief from responsibility. We're still responsible. It's an investment in families.
Create room to breathe so that families, mothers can take a deep breath, lift up their head.
I have invested, and it's a small investment. It's a vending machine. But it's a start, and that's just the beginning. I'm not just frivolously spending, and that's part of having the ability to dream again. It's like, okay, what can I do? If there were no barriers, like, what can I do?
Well, it was mentioned that this is the longest program of its kind. While there are several stipend programs happening across the country, it said this is the only one going for 10 years straight, now in its second year.